And that's exactly what the Trojans did. The Troy University soccer team would enter Friday's matchup against Sunbelt Conference leading South Alabama tied for third. But 90 minutes later, the Trojans would seize the top spot in the conference after downing the Jaguars 2-0. And the Trojans were able to keep a clean sheet against the high-scoring Jags, and head coach Jed O'Connor tells us how they've been preparing their defense for these sorts of moments.
We've been working on dropping quickly to not let that ball get behind us at all. I mean, Kate and Noel have been excellent there. Haley Mercer keeping another clean sheet, and between a senior and two sophomores in that triangle, I'm very, very proud of them.
From that triangle, sophomore defender Kate Eubanks says the team's back line has been doing well on 50-50 balls, which has allowed them from keeping opponents from getting in the back of the net.
First half they were pretty laid back, and I thought it was pretty easy for us to keep the ball. Second half they came out pretty fast, pretty physical. They tried to play the ball over the top constantly, but I think that was easy for us because it's a 50-50 every time, and we shut them down.
After beating a conference-leading team like South Alabama, Coach O'Connor says the team is starting to realize what they're truly capable of.
From winning tonight, they now seem to realize that they are a good team and that we should win, not that we hope to win. We have the players for them to go out and win games.
And on Sunday, the winning continued as the Trojans downed the Georgia Southern Eagles 4-1 on Senior Day. And it being Senior Day, it made a little sense for all 4 goals to come from seniors. Kirsten Edlin would start off the scoring by knocking in a penalty kick, which was earned by senior Natalie Da Silva earlier in the first half. And then Natalie Da Silva would go on to score her 6th goal on the season. And finally, midfielder Maddie Bruni would knock in her first 2 goals on the season, both coming off assists from senior Kirsten Edlin. With those 2 assists, Edlin would tie the single-season record for assists by a Trojan and is 1 assist away from the record for most assists in program history.
That's just something, I don't know, I didn't really expect to do all that this season. I just wanted to go out with a bang with my senior season, and just all these things are happening with all of that, and I'm just really grateful. I couldn't do it without the team, and I'm having a good time.
Even though the Trojans do graduate 5 key seniors, Coach O'Connor talks about how his team's core is still pretty young.
Well, next year we only have 1 senior, which is Eleanor. So it's good for the program moving forward, but there's going to be some youthful mistakes, I'm pretty sure. But no, we've got a great returning young set of players. Like, we're trying to play as many freshmen as we can and get them decent minutes. So hopefully now when they transition into the sophomore year, they're going to have that experience to continue hopefully winning ways.
The Trojans are undefeated in conference play at home and look to win their first road conference matchup as they face off against Arkansas State this Friday at 3 p.m. Shaz Pirani, Troy, TrojanVision Sports.